I'm talking about the brown skin girl with the light skin crew. Wanna know about things that I've been through. Kick it with the club cause you know we got the vibe. Wanna learn about things that I'm into. I'm 6'1", she's like 5'2". And she love the vibes I bring through. She like TE, I like this tune. I'm like, baby, just cool, now this my shit too.
Hey guys, today we have got Naomi, aka Naysap, in the studio. How does it feel to be the interviewee?
It's really weird because it's me interviewing.
It's normally the other way around. So I wanted to have you on the show because you obviously do like multiple jobs in the creative industry.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what it is that you do.
I do radio presenting, so I co-host a show on Pulse 88 called The Certified Show.
Yeah.
The Certified Show is basically a show about upcoming UK talent. So that's why I met a lot of my contacts through the show. So like a lot of the UK artists and stuff. And I co-host it alongside the lovely Shayna.
It's Nay and Shay, right?
Nay and Shay, yeah. So it's basically the Nay and Shay show, basically. Because
Cool.
we are what make the show.
Yeah. So how did you start doing that? If you've been doing it for a long time now?
Literally in December it was our year anniversary. So it's been a year since we've been doing it. And it's something that I've always wanted to do because I firstly wanted to go into radio and then transition to TV because I didn't even want to be a radio presenter. I wanted to be a TV presenter.
I was going to say there's obviously quite a big difference between presenting on TV and radio because you don't have to worry about the appearance aspect of it at all on the radio.
Literally, because it's really good because I remember our first ever show.
Yeah.
We literally got thrown in the deep end. We just thought, okay, cool. We was going to go for training. We was just going to see how it worked out. We was literally on air. So first of all, our slot was at 11 till 1. So it was quite late. So then no one knew that we had our show on. So we literally went there. We had our rundown and we just went with it.
And so you're live on air?
Yeah, we was live on air. We was like...
oh my God.
We was just like, oh my God. We didn't realise that we were actually going to be live on air. We've gone there now with our little rundown. We're going through it and me and Shayna's chemistry is crazy because I met her a year ago.
Yeah.
And you would think that I've known her for 5+ years.
So you literally met when you started work? Okay.
And now we're just like, we're so close. Like that's like my little sister. Like it's just so mad. Like, our chemistry is just something else. We just click.
It must definitely make a difference to have someone else.
Yeah.
So you are a stylist as well?
Yeah.
And that's how I met you for the first time.
Yeah.
It was on set for Swing My Way, TED Nest.
Yeah.
And you were killing it last year. You did 50-50, Ray Black, and Fleek, Miss Banks. How do you get to meet these people? Is that something that happens with radio for you?
Well, to be fair, like styling is something that I've always wanted to do. Yeah. But I just never pursued it at all. Like I love fashion so much. Like from when I was younger, that's just like my first love. And so the first video I done was TE, Girls in the Hood. And I met him, I think he was like our 3rd or 4th guest on the show.
Okay.
So I met him through radio and obviously I got talking to him and whatever. And then one time he just messaged me, he was like, I really need your help. Like, can you help me like with my video? And then from then, that went really well, whatever. The video was sick. The video is so good. I was proper proud of myself. I was like, oh my God, look, I dressed them. It looks so good.
It must be great to look back at something and be like, yeah, I played a part in that.
It's like, yeah, I finessed them, right? And then he asked me to do Swing My Way. Yeah. And then from that, Ray Black was meant to be Ray Black was doing her 50-50 shoot. She already had a stylist already.
Yeah, I heard that might have been a bit last minute.
Yeah, so it was like last minute. She literally phoned me the day before and she was like, Black, I need your help. And I was like, don't worry, I'm going to bring the wavy Fendi for you.
You saved the day.
I saved the day.
You saved it.
I did.
Because that was crazy.
Yeah, I literally had so much fun. So I went back the next day and I helped out with the second part because it was in 2 parts. Yeah. But I literally had the most fun. Like, I love styling and it's good to do something that you love. Like, I actually love it so much. So I'm happy that I've started doing it now because I can sort of try and make it to be my career. So.
I think also people underestimate how much you need like direction with style and stuff.
Trust me.
In shoots and videos.
Yeah.
What's been your biggest obstacle so far in your career?
Woo! I think my biggest obstacle was completing university and actually graduating.
Okay, what uni did you go to?
I went to Southampton Solent.
Oh right, and what were you studying?
I was studying multimedia journalism. Like, I would never go to university or college or anything to study fashion. Yeah. I just don't see the point in it. Like, there was
You're already sorted. You know what you're doing.
There was a course at my uni, fashion styling, and that just was like, I was just that was just ringing alarm bells in my head. Like, why would you need to study that?
Yeah, it's something that you sort of need to be natural at.
You kind of need to have a talent for it. So I just threw that out the window. But first of all, I wanted to be a lawyer.
No way!
I wanted to be a lawyer. Then I wanted to be a barrister. Then I had a stage I wanted to be a forensic scientist. Then I actually went to college and did law, and I was like, it's not for me.
Oh my god! You would be the swaggiest lawyer though.
Yeah, I'll just roll up in
like she's on my team.
Burberry suit one day, Fendi suit one day. And then
that's jokes.
And then I did media. I think I did media first in like school, but then I just kind of left it. Yeah. But media is like my main. Well, apart from fashion, I'm gonna kind of combine the two because I really because I do filming, I do photography as well.
Yeah, and you do filming stuff as well. I've seen on one of your bios, camera girl.
Yeah.
What does that
camera
involve?
Gal.
Camera gal. What does that involve?
So like before I did like styling for like music videos, I would just do random shoots, but I would style them myself, like at uni or at college.
Okay.
And for like my college project, I did a documentary called Collectors. Okay, which basically follows people who collect like a lot of like vintage 90s kind of designer, as well as like trainers as well. I'm in it as well. Literally, do you know what? I hated that because I had to interview myself. Literally, I had to interview myself. I was like reading questions off of my phone.
Yeah.
It was a mare. Like I said about 50 times, and when I look back at it now, I regret it so much because like you can speak so much better than that, Naomi. It's so embarrassing.
Oh god.
But so university is literally
and you
crazy.
Found it was a bit of an obstacle because it's just I find in a way people struggle because they think it suppresses their creativity.
Yeah, because like when I first went into it, I was like, cool, I knew what I wanted to do. I was like, I want to do TV presenting and I also want to do radio presenting. I was like, what can I study where it kind of intertwines the two? And I was like, okay, journalism. So I thought, let me pick multimedia, so at least then I can still do filming, I can still do photography, I can still do the other kind of creative bits and bobs. The first year of uni was terrible because it was all news, and I was like, I will never ever be a journalist in my life. I was like, I do not want to be a journalist anymore. I hated it so much because it was literally with news. It's just who, what, when, where, why. This happened on this day. And then in the second year, it was a bit better because we did a segment called Presenting Skills. Okay. And then we also had like voice training as well for radio. That's when I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to do radio because I got like a lot of positive feedback from like my voice coaches.
Okay, so let's go on to the more cheeky questions now.
Oh gosh.
You obviously work in radio. Yeah. You must meet beautiful musicians.
Yeah, some of them are beautiful. some of them are not. I ain't gonna lie to you, girl.
For the beautiful ones, how do you control yourself? Is that your type? Would you date a musician?
I would, because I love ASAP Rocky. So I would, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, okay.
Because there's things that come along with it, like, say for instance they're really successful, they're on tour, there's going to be loads of women throwing themselves at them. Even some artists that are not even up there yet, do you know what I mean? They still have loads of females throwing themselves at them, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I know what you mean. You do sort of think, don't know whether I need to deal with that.
No, and guys are like, I don't care. All guys have it in them to behave like dogs, so it's just like if it's thrown at you on a platter.
But let's switch it around. Do you ever think about, like, when you become more successful at what you're doing, you're obviously, like, you already have a following now and it's going to get bigger and bigger. Do you ever think that there'll be, like, men that are intimidated by that?
I feel like, because there are some guys which are intimidated by females who are strong and who are like headstrong and doing well, but I don't let that kind of stuff faze me at all. Like, if you're with me, you're with me. If you're not, then
if it's meant
whatever.
To be, it will be.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But right now, I'm just sort of focused on my career.
Mm-hmm. Okay, back to work now. What future projects do we have to look forward to?
Okay, so there's going to be a few things. Obviously, I'm going to do more styling, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
Definitely.
And me and Shayna, my lovely co-host on the Certified Show, we are putting together a female cypher. Yes, but it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be like a bit of a twist.
How so?
I don't want to say
surprise.
I don't want to say too much, but it's just not going to be like your typical like what we're calling it is Nay and Shay Presents.
So, okay, so it's like completely your own project then?
Yeah.
It's not, okay.
So Nay and Shay Presents is we're gonna have like a series of female ciphers, then we're gonna have loads of other random videos as well, because we're crazy, we like to turn up as well. So we're gonna do sort of things where we're going to events like industry events and stuff, going to raves, going wherever else, and just being Nay and Shay. Okay. But in terms of the cypher, I'm not gonna say who we've got for the first one, but you just have to keep it peeled. You have to keep. I'm looking forward
to it. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. And it's been brilliant to have you.
Thanks for having me. I'm so flattered. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be interviewed. This is great.